Hello, welcome to SwitchedOn Gaming. Paul speaking, and today going to be playing a little bit of a recent game that came out on the Nintendo Switch and talking about it. This is GetsuFumaDen Undying Moon. You may have seen a snippet of this on the most recent Nintendo Direct. They played it on one of the sort of quick show reels in the background. It just looked absolutely stunning. So this is the starting area. This is well, start at the beginning really. It's a hack and slash roguelike. Just listen to this music as well in the background. Beautiful oriental music, and these visuals, these like watercolor painted visuals, just absolutely stunning. So yeah, this is a hack and slash roguelike. Think Dead Cells. If you played Dead Cells, then you're going to be seeing a lot of influences here. But this is the starting area. This is your clan estate, and this is where you come back to after every death. This here is like the, I guess the wall of vases in Dead Cells when you unlock stuff. But here's like loads of little weapons that I've unlocked. And they sort of show up here on the wall. And as I say, you start each run here. You can at any point change the difficulty. And it sort of gives you different buffs and ranks up different things as well. You get like more coins and resources if you go on a harder mode. I'm going to keep it fairly simple. You can pick up your weapon here. So your starting weapon at the moment is a nameless katana. We'll look more at weapons in a second, but you need to pick that up, otherwise you're going to be going into the depths of hell without a weapon. You also got the Hall of Treasures here. This will show you stuff that you've unlocked. So like a bestiary, and these graphics are just absolutely amazing. Look at that, that's one of the bosses in the game. You may have seen that if you did see the show reel. When it comes out, it just reminds me of something like from Cuphead. If you played that game, like the really big, beautifully hand-drawn bosses, just looks beautiful. So yeah, here's all the sort of a bestiary and a record of stuff you've done in the game. I think there's anything else here for the moment, but I imagine maybe more stuff unlocks at this point. You get these enhancements, so you can basically craft weapons. Add new skills to your weapons between each run with things that you collect, scrolls, and as I say, resources and stuff that you can collect. And these are all the different sorts of weapons. So you've got katanas, an umbrella, which is a really cool weapon, some dual blades, like a club. There's all different sorts of these as well. So like these chain weapons here, you've got a rusty chain, you've got the swift chain of binding, and you can see they've got kind of a skill tree on the right hand side for each weapon, so you can introduce buffs to the weapons. Get these unlocks, these teachings of battle, and you can apply these other buffs to it as well, these other perks as you go through the game. So lots and lots of choices in upgrading your weapons. So there's a lot of weapons to unlock, and then within each of those weapons you can upgrade them and buff them. So really cool system. You can do that for both your main weapons and your sub weapons. So sub weapons here, you got bows, bombs, knives, don't know what these are, caltrops, little spikes, some bracelets that give you magic, and then you've actually got guns as well, so rifles, different sorts of rifles, and again you can upgrade all of these as well and add buffs to them. So really good systems in between runs of upgrading stuff. You can also upgrade your character as well, give them buffs, and again loads of stuff to do here. And then secret arts here. I think this is like buffs when you start the game. So like this one here, notes on the passage token, effects after enhancement, start a stage with 5,000 coins. This one here, Medica Necromonica, increases the maximum number of healing potions you can have by 1. So you can buy these as well with, as you can see in the top right hand corner, I've got this like resource, I've got 4 of. You can see you need quite a lot of these, but again, loads to unlock, permanent unlocks between runs. So it's a roguelike, as I say, but you've got a lot of stuff that you can keep there. You can take a secondary weapon there, actually. You can take the, I think this one's random each run, And again, I'm probably going to be saying this a lot, so get used to it. But again, like Dead Cells, when you pick up a weapon at the start of the run, it's random. So this time I've got gauntlets. We'll just have a quick look at the weapons. So let's do it on the bridge actually. X button, basic attacks. Sorry, Y button. Been playing too much Xbox. Y button is your basic attack. X button, it does this weapon's special attack. So I think the weapon, the katana here is like a block. I think a block or a parry. Now you can press the R shoulder button to switch your weapons. You can see in the bottom left-hand corner there. So I've now got these gauntlets that allow me to just do basic martial arts strikes. And then a bit of an area of attack there on the X button, which is cool. Might as well, while we're looking at the UI at the bottom there, we've got our health next to that. So we've got 1,000 points of health. And then a really cool system in the middle of the bottom screen at the middle. We've got these 4 little icons. So you've got main plus, sub plus, health plus, potion plus 1. Now basically you collect souls in the game, which is quite ironic, considering what the game is based, you know, what the game's riffing on. But you collect these souls in the game, and for each soul you collect, that icon moves on to the next thing. So if you collect the first soul, the main plus will light up. If you collect another soul, it will move over to sub plus will light up, and then, you know, so on. So if you collect another soul, health plus, another soul, potion plus, and if you collect another soul after that, I think the souls just get converted into resources. But the point of this is that at any point you can click down on the right stick and upgrade one of those 4 things at the bottom. So if the main plus is highlighted and you click in the right stick, you get a buff to your main weapon. If the sub's highlighted, you get a buff to your sub weapon, and so on. So you can kind of create a build on the fly of a character. So you can go all in on health. So you can build up lots of health. You can build up lots of attack on your sub weapon or your main weapon, or just collect loads of extra health potions. So it's a really good system, but it's like this risk reward thing, because if you don't realise you've got a chance to update your sub weapon, for example, when you collect another soul, you know that the chance to upgrade your main weapon has gone. You're now moving on to like the sub weapon will be upgraded, and we'll hopefully keep an eye out for this as we go on. Finally, a couple of last little things. Left hand side, we've now got our health potions again, like Dead Cells. Hold down the left button, left bumper button to consume a health potion. You can pick up more in the game. Bottom right is a mini map. And then we've got some resource tokens there. So let's get into the game. So we get these little portals. Let's just deal with that. So we get these portals here. These are quick travel, again, like Dead Cells. $1 or £1 for every time I say it's like Dead Cells. So yeah, as the map opens up, you can fast travel between these portals. So you saw I just dispatched one of the baddies there, collect some gold. Now, as this is a roguelike game, these levels are procedurally generated, so they'll be different every run. These easy enemies, early enemies are quite easy. So we've opened up another fast travel there. So if you right click on the stick, we can fast travel between the 2 that we found. Some more resources. So first thing we can see here is the first treasure chest. Lots of these dotted around. So you press the R button to open, and then you get a load of stuff spewing out, which is really cool. So lots of gold. Let's have a look at what else has come out. So we've got these caltrops, and you can see at the bottom there the how many you get. So 3 of those. You can use that 3 times, and it's only worth 22. But then each of them have got these kind of random buffs as well. Every weapon or sub weapon you pick up, we've got these random buffs. So we can see this one's got the Fang of Pursuit, the Teachings of Battle. You can press the right shoulder button to acquire that. You can hold down the right shoulder button to collect some resources. We haven't got any special weapons yet, so we are going to take these. And you can see now at the bottom of the screen, ZL will fire the caltrops. If we press the plus button, you can swap between these weapons, so you can move them into the ZR slot or the ZL slot. And then also, you know, on each of these you can click on them and upgrade them during your run as well. So we can see here it's like a skill tree. So the next skill that we can get is the Teachings of Battle, which will give us 20+ attack. There's a few of those all along the top. And then the One Strike Specialist, plus 5% regular damage during first regular attack. 5% damage in Essence of Battle. And a Lightning Flash is the last one you can update there. It increases the regular damage multiplier by 25% when Flash occurs. And again, all of these have got random stats on. So every weapon you pick up, you may have picked it up before, but you probably haven't picked up the version with the random stats on it. Watch out for these bombs. Now, one of the complaints that people have had with this game is that those bomb chucking enemies can chuck bombs through scenery, which you'll probably see a little bit later on. Ooh, another treasure chest. Let's see what we've got this time. So we've got one of those souls that you saw, like you might have quickly seen a blue glowing icon on the ground. That's one of the souls. You can see now we've now got main plus updated at the bottom. So if we click in on our right stick, we consume that soul and get a buff to our main weapon, which is cool. We've got this club here, the Spiny Punisher, and you can see now the information on that. So it's 247 attack. So we're going to take that, and then like Dead Cells, another $1, you can choose which weapon you replace. You can only carry 2 at a time. Probably going to change my gauntlets for that, and then we can go over to the gauntlets. Hold down the R button, consume the gauntlets for health, for resources. And then we've got this iron hammer diagram, a diagram for forging a bludgeon required to unlock the main weapon Shigarana, the Great Mallet in refinement. So we take that, basically it's a blueprint for unlocking a new weapon. Now we've got these other souls here. You can see the bottom of the screen, look, this purple icon. So we take that. I'm not 100% sure what they do. So we've got another weapon here. We've got a barrage of mana gauntlets. Let's have a quick look at that. It's gone into a special slot in S. On ZR. As you can see, it's got an attack plus of S and a cooldown of S. So this is a really good weapon. Can only use it twice though, but it's got an attack of 239, which is good. So you've got to keep your eye on sort of secret openings and stuff. More resources and treasures. So if you played Dead Cells before, you probably already can really see the influence of Dead Cells coming through. What's this blazing diagram for a mana bracelet? We'll take that. Oh, and here's an umbrella. We're going to take that and put that in our main melee slot because it's got a higher attack than our katana. We will consume our katana for resources. Now this is a tablet. These are strewn across the land. Press R on these, you get a little bit of backstory. Got some things here to collect so you can read the backstory. And we've got a material pouch, a small bag full of materials usable in refinements. We've got 10 ghoul furs, 10 ghoulish bones and 10 demon's fangs. Lovely stuff. And then we've got another one of these souls. Oh, yeah, we've got a healing potion. Oh, I thought it was a soul. That's a healing potion. Okay, we can't pick that up yet because we've already got 2. Another treasure chest over here. Ooh, double jump. So we've got a bow. It's only got 117 attack, but it could be quite good for distance. We're going to replace our caltrops with the bow. Consume the caltrops. Double jump across there. Searching it, we don't need to do that. Now, one thing, you know, we spoke a lot about some really nice things in the game. One of the little bugbears is that it can feel a little bit clunky. The movement isn't quite as smooth as I'd like it to be. It can feel a little bit choppy and laggy. Doesn't really spoil my gameplay too much, but I know it will annoy some people. So, antique spear, attack of 79. We don't need that. We're going to consume that. Let's use one of our special weapons. So that was the bracelet. You can see that fired out a magic ball. You can use our bow. So you can see now we're getting a bit more of arsenal weapons. The difficulty in the demons is ramping up. So yeah, basically let's go back to the basics of this game. What have we got here? Kunai of the Poisoned Fang. Look at all the things it's got attached on it. It's got everything unlocked by the looks of it. So let's have a look at this. And let's use that for our bow. Let's replace our bow with that. And let's have a look at these. Kunai of the Poisoned Fang. So it's got all the skill tree unlocked. So it's got poison on it. It's got buffs to the damage. Only an attack of 84, but an incredibly powerful weapon, so we will use that. Yeah, so the idea of this game is to go through these levels. I don't think there's that many levels. I think there's only 4. I'll jump up there. Maybe not. One more try. This is the problem with the controls, is they're a little bit clunky. We're going to abandon that and go back this way. Can we go this way? Yeah, so you travel through these levels, unlocking more powerful weapons. You need to get to the boss of each level and defeat them. I'm guessing, actually, we haven't got much choice. We're going to have to head that way and try and make that jump. So yeah, some of the jumps, I mean, this is probably a good example, you know. It's good to point out all the good things, but, you know, point out as well, some of these jumps can be really tricky to make just because of how clunky the character movement can be. Oh, thank you very much. Which is a shame, just a little bit more refinement and it would have been absolutely perfect. But hopefully you can see sort of the Dead Cells influence. If you're a fan of Dead Cells and maybe you've played that one to death and you want something new, or, you know, you just want a different theme, then definitely consider this. I don't think I've given a price yet. It's $25, £22.49, one of those oddly priced UK games. As I say, it comes from Konami. I really appreciate those guys sending this out for me to have a look at. But I played this quite a few hours over the last week or so, and just, for me, it's just such an easy recommendation. Big fan of Dead Cells anyway. Is there room for both? Don't know. It depends how much you like Dead Cells, I guess. So here we are. I'm sort of talking over this bit. You may have seen that we found a little portal, a mystery portal. We came here, and it's a shop. So we've got two things we can do here. We can buy weapons. So we've got some more powerful weapons here. This rifle in particular, a rank 2 weapon, is pretty powerful. We've got lots of special things unlocked on it. We can go to this character here who can upgrade our weapons for the right resources. So you can see here, for 500 coins and two of those weird soul things, we can get an upgrade. And it's not a massive upgrade. And with the amount of money we've got, are we better off buying a more powerful weapon? I love the music in the background here. Let me just try and listen to the music in the background here. It's like a reggae version of like Orient music. Have a listen. This kind of like, you know, quiche supermarket kind of music. It's really cool. What's this last character? I think she's just a shop. So this is where also you can activate the special upgrades on your weapon. So it's going to cost, let's have a look at the main weapon actually. Yeah, these are two weapons. They're called front and back for some reason, which is really odd. And then you can switch between the main weapons and the sub weapons. So let's actually, instead of upgrading a weapon, let's unlock one of the things to it. Let's have a look on this Spiny Punisher. So we need to, so it's a skill tree, so we need to start here. So the first thing we're going to unlock is the Teachings of Destruction, which will give us a +3 break attack. It's going to cost 1 soul to activate. So we get that. And then these are locked because it doesn't actually tell you why, but it doesn't tell you what the cost is. But that weapon is locked. Maybe we need to unlock one of the scrolls to unlock the next thing here. So the back weapon here, these are all locked as well. So that's fine, but you can do that. So let's actually raise the weapon rank on here if we can. So it's going to go from 252 to 278. It's going to cost 500 gold and 2 of those purple resources. And we've done that, so we've now got an upgrade. So this weapon here, you can see it's slower to use than like the umbrella, but much more powerful. So You can see the boss in the background there. Look at that in the background. That is the boss we're heading towards. That massive skeleton thing. So, really cool. So our weapon's doing massive damage. But we move slower when we're holding it, and it's slower to swing. So, consideration, probably swap between the two. So just tap the R button to go back to the second one. Look at this bracelet here, Inferno Mana Bracelet 488. That will straight away replace that bracelet and probably double the power of it. We'll take the resources of that. We've got our umbrella on this character, so slightly faster attack. Enemy variety isn't massive, so you probably notice that a lot of these same enemies are repeated. Oh, we just got blown up there, so hold down L, consume a potion. Pretty much heading towards the boss now. Love those special attacks. They're just great as well. Like the animations and the colours and everything. It's just a beautiful game. And you know, you don't get any frame drops or anything like that, even when the big bosses are around. Break those gauntlets down. Just want to get to the boss, and then we'll call this video a day. Oh, there's the throwing stars that we got. Don't really seem to do much. So this dude, so we jump the boss off his throne. You may notice our souls at the bottom now. We've got a sub weapon lit up. Always worth hitting the scenery in the background to get some extra gold. Oh, keep missing our main attack. We're going to run out of uses of it. Should be saving it for the boss. This is the boss up here. So here's the boss battle in this beautiful big portal. So I'll just show you the start of this, and then we'll wrap this one up. But please do stick around for this boss unveiling. I won't probably do the whole boss fight, but this is the end of level 1. So if you can beat the boss, and you know, to be fair, actually we're just going to consume a soul and get a better upgrade on our sub weapon. But just watch this. So it reminds me of Cuphead. Huge, beautifully animated bosses, screen-filling bosses. And you've got to attack for these skull parts. Oh, wasted my special weapon as well. Close eye on our health. I've also got the dodge roll as well, which I don't think I spoke about, same as Dead Cells. For your last dollar there. On the A button, you can do a dodge roll. We're actually getting through this boss quite well here. Although we are obviously on easy mode. There we go. First stage we've done. You can see his health at the top of the screen. Whoa. We can consume a health potion. Should hopefully see us through. There we go. That's the boss done. So that's level 1 done. So I'll just show you what happens here. We've got loads of materials to collect from the boss. I believe there's a massive chest over here as well. Indeed there is. So you can get an extra potion now. See our souls are lit up, so we'll take an extra potion. Thank you very much. Then we can, like we did in the shop, you can upgrade your weapons and... Oh, we can unlock weapons on this one actually. Forge. Oh, you can forge your weapons. And this is where also you can unlock your skills as well. So we haven't got enough resources to do much of that. But anyway, you can dick around with that. You can actually raise the weapons up here like we did in the shop. So let's carry on updating our club. 1,500 coins for resources, so we'll do that. Got all sorts of stuff down here that I'm not aware of. So there you go. So what you can do is go on to the next level of the game, Hellfire Cliff, or from here you can return back to your estate with the resources that you've got. Stage progress and equipment will be lost, but all items will be bought back. So it's kind of a risk reward thing. You can actually do that at any time during the game from the pause menu as well. You can go to restore and it will take you back to the Getsu clan estate. Unlock skills and some valuables will be retained. So lots of really good roguelike stuff. I hope you've enjoyed that look at the first level of GetsuFumaDen. Really good game. As I say, absolutely massively recommend it. If you like action platformers and of course Dead Cells, then you're going to love this one. I just love the art style, the theme of it, the music, the graphics. Brilliant. And I've seen this get some mediocre reviews, and sometimes I wonder what people want from games, but to me this is absolutely stunning. I love it. Highly recommended. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe if you're new. Leave me a comment below if you're going to be picking this one up, or you enjoyed Dead Cells, or you think this is too close to Dead Cells and you're going to pass on it. Let me know below. Be really interested to find out your thoughts. But until next time, I really appreciate you watching to the end, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks everyone. Bye bye.